name's Martin. I'm one of the podiatrists at The-Podiatrist. I've been here for about 2 years now, and moved here from Cronulla, and enjoying the different pace of lifestyle since Sydney to here. It's brilliant. So. I always wanted to work in health. Wasn't sure which avenue I wanted to go down, but I had this knee injury and I went to physios, chiros, massage, a few others. They all helped to a degree, but it just wasn't where it needed to go. So I thought, well, it's knee pain. Is my foot going to be involved or not? So I went to a podiatrist to see how they'd go, and she blew me away. All she did was tell me wear a different type of shoe. The minute I got that shoe, my pain was gone about a week's time, and it stayed gone, which blew me away. I thought, well, if I can help people like that, that's huge. So it was all from what this podiatrist did for me. I was like, if I can help people like that, like how good's that? So that's why I'm here. So. It's just having the ability to work with a team. I've got 10, 11 colleagues who I can just run ideas past, and everyone's really lovely. And just to work in a team like that, I've grown massively in this company, but also as a podiatrist. So it's brilliant. So. And when I applied for the job, the first value was team first. And when I read that, I was like, that's what I need. This is brilliant. So the culture's huge. You see it the minute you walk through the doors, and all the pods and the patients reflect that as well. They're just so friendly, and vice versa. It's lovely. So. And they've realised your potential. I mean, there's a plan for each of the podiatrists to just keep improving. Even if you think you're as good as it gets, there's always room to improve, and there's a plan for that within the podiatrist. And obviously I've got colleagues who have been doing this for many, many years, and I just keep learning from them every day and just running my ideas past them, and they'll always have an answer, or sometimes I can teach them something, so which is always handy. What I love about it is there's the cliche of, if someone's in pain, you want to help their pain, okay? But there's always a story behind it as why they've booked the appointment. Yes, they're in pain, but that pain's interfering with something else they're doing in their life that's quite significant to them. So I like finding that underlying thing that's behind them coming to see me, and I like actually addressing that. I can always get rid of someone's pain, but if they're not going back to running, playing with their grandchildren, or whatever they're doing, it's almost not worth it. So as long as they're going back to doing what they want to be doing, that's what gives me the motivation to get their pain better, due to that underlying fact that they've come to see me for. So I had this lady who had something called a triple arthrodesis. It just means the joints in their ankle and feet have been fused for whatever reason. Now, her main concern was pain under the ball of her foot, which didn't get operated on, but the way her foot was moving, which it was barely moving because everything was fused, she was getting this whopper of a corn right underneath the ball of her foot, and that's what was giving her most of the pain. Okay, so what we did is got her on this pressure platform treadmill, and it showed that absolutely nothing was moving in her foot, and therefore there was no absorption of force under that big toe, and therefore a corn resolved. So what I was able to do for her is scrape away the corn, which felt great straight away, but also prevent it from coming back by using offloading techniques, insoles and things like that, which means now there's no corn and she's walking comfortably with a foot that doesn't move, but she doesn't notice that anymore. So that's really great. Oh, stoked, yeah, and I'll be seeing her lifelong. She has a smile on her face the minute I walk out to grab her in the waiting room, and it's lovely. Gets me here every day. I'm just really actually excited to come through the doors and help people, because I'm confident I can. And just knowing that podiatry does work, I've experienced it myself and I was blown away. And if I can do that for other people, what's better than having a job like that? So it's lovely. Well, a lot of people sit on things, bits of pain here and there, and the problem with podiatry is not everyone knows that if they've got foot pain or even knee pain, a podiatrist can be one of the first points of call. So just getting that idea out there that a podiatrist treats anything from the hip to the toe. So if you're having any issues in that area, we're trained for 4 years to deal with those issues, especially if you're not getting results anywhere else. If you're seeing a different health professional, if they've done a good job but you're still struggling, perhaps it is something that's being missed, and it could be at the foot level.